Celebrating a rare occasion. Oh yeah. DK, Diddy, other Diddy, old Diddy, young Diddy, Diddy. We're talking Diddy money. Do that Diddy dance. Yo, Banjo, he's done. All this is done. We're trying to get this all done for like tomorrow. Let's go. Okay. I mean, I think we have exactly half the bees. And that's not including getting all the coins. But tonight, we'll get it up to like 30. Or even higher, maybe. And that will help us eat it tomorrow. Hopefully. Like, I was struggling a bit a few days ago. But that was just my own fault. Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey, man, are you ready for this?
Nope.
Yeah, I was ready 20 years ago.
Lies.
Hey, let's do this.
Here we go.
So it's Violet time. Thursday, yep.
It's the game revival.
Up come true.
They said this seems dead.
That's a load of crap, bro.
And we're here to prove it with this familiar.
Okay, break it down like 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 4. I like to eat fudge some more.
His name's on the box, and he's green as heck.
Look at that dance.
Process, lizard, and
Look at that dance.
There's plenty of room between his orange tracks, so he's the perfect
Oh, yeah.
partner for this buddy quest.
Let's go.
Quick, nimble, and rolls real fast, and he
Flies his pants up his ass. Hey! Summer of DK and Banjo. You know the name. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna just jump into this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There it is. Oh. Didn't click the game. Told you. Thought I was joking. Does this look like a face that jokes? Does this look like a joking stream? Let's go. 5 hours, 4 minutes, 20. We have exactly half the bees. Start the timer. Boom. And away we go. And away we go. And away we go. Ow. Alright. So, what do we got? Paywall. Oh, I got enough of your paywall, bro. Oh, there's still a level we never did. Let's go here. That's not what I meant, game. Oh, I'm hitting, oh my god. I'm thinking of it like a Super Nintendo controller. Alright. Alright. What do we got? We got thoughts everywhere. Nothing but thoughts. I like zoom in. Right? How do I do that? Oh, I can only like zoom out. How? Maybe there's something obvious I'm missing. Something obvious. That's my money. It wasn't just like killing the enemies or something. When I went in here, how do I get to that level? It's like an earlier level too. There's also a tonic here I never got. Well, I guess they want you to do it like this. Oh, can I not pull it out anymore? How are you supposed to get it then? Ah. 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 That's how they want me to do that. I got you, I got you. That back could what? Hey! Sounds like secrets. Is that one of the ones we're gonna need? All secrets emit a faint sound that only Laylee can hear. That's pretty useful. Art house film sounds pretty useful. Anything else? Oh, there is something else. Ah. That's how you do this. Alright. Go check out this level we missed. Alright, here we go. There's ropes. There's Burns. Maybe Mr. Burns will make an appearance. Maybe not. Oh, the banger. So let's go. Let's go. Dun, dun, dun. All right. What you gonna do? As we kung fu, everything you brew. Like a brewski. Talking about drinking down like a beer eat. No, how we gonna go? Drop earlobes. How we gonna go? You know. Got a vibe and a stick. What you gonna do when you arrive in sick? Getting the notes. What you gonna do? Oh God, we choked! Yo, we choked. But like we croaked. Straight eloped. Yeah, you do it like a bloke. Do it like a champion. What you gonna do, man? Go in like a... I don't even know. I don't even flow. Oh! 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 Alright. Okay, okay. Probably gonna be the coin if I were to guess. Oh, it's not the coin. There's something there. Oh. Give me my Laylee! Yeah, oh, come on! Oh, what a pun. Oh, my controller turned off. I think he automatically grabbed onto the pole there, jeez. Not like batteries died? Like, what's going on? Don't die on me now. Yeah, I think they died. Alright. Switching batteries. The old I thought this game was on pause. It's just like, yep, Correct. Hopefully these ones are good. Goes here. Put this back here. Put this back here. Alright, we're good. But the game just doesn't recognize. Oh god, game, come on! The keyboard. I don't even know how. Jump. What the fuck are these controls? That's actually you have to reset the game if the controller turns off. Well, we've never had that issue before. But... Go! This is balls. Luckily, I've played stuff on keyboard before, so I'm not totally. It's not like it's like my very first time. I'm definitely better with a controller. But ironically, I used to play like DKC games on keyboard. Where was the Q bomb? I didn't even see one. Damn. I wonder what coin that was. I should have looked. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Come on. No! It's all just because I'm using a keyboard right now. That sucks. I'm like all the way back here. Is this where the bomb is? Oh, that's just nothing. My keyboard's like not letting me do all the moves at the same time. I've realized that's part of the issue too right now. Oh, that's where the bomb is? What button is that? It goes up. Alright. Wow, that almost sucked. Wow! That's so dumb! What a waste. Oh my god. You know, fuck it, let's try again. Someone's gonna take like 3 times as long because I have to use the goddamn keyboard. Alright. Go up here. Go up here. Here. Watch for this guy. Go up here. Over here. Alright. Oh, that shit. Alright. I'll do something dumb. Got this. Alright. Oh, it's number 2. After all that. Honestly, I'm just gonna do this. 'Cause, yeah. Nah, I don't have to worry about doing it every time. If I fuck up here. Alright. Of course, knowing me, I will not screw up. Alright, dance. See, in this game, you can go back and forth on the vine. What? Well, thank God I did the checkpoint thing. I'm not gonna kill the battery now. Since it's not gonna recognize the controller anyway. What a silly issue. My movement's so nerfed. But this having to use the keyboard. Whatever, we'll consider it a challenge, I guess, or some shit. Once we're done this out, because I can't quit during a level. Yo, Reeboks! Yo, this game is so good. My only complaint is that my controller batteries died in the middle of a level. And it's forced me to have to use keyboard. And that is extremely hard. In comparison. But otherwise, I'm going to quit out and fix it in a second. But I'm going to play this game without a controller is like, not that bad. It actually works really well. Yeah, I guess they never, like, tested that. It seemed like one of those things that, like, it's such a rare issue. They probably didn't expect that to happen. I'm playing the PC version. The Game Pass versions. I think that's why, because it's the Game Pass version. The Steam version probably doesn't have that issue. 0 out of 10. That's it. Send it back. That's it. Everything that was good, gone. But I really do love this game. I've talked about this a lot during this playthrough, but the physics are, like, perfected. They're literally just Donkey Kong Country, but a little bit refined in some ways. Like, as someone who speedruns DKC, I did that twice now. Like, I feel so at home playing this game. If that makes sense. Ugh. But even like right now, it's like I'm used to playing, even as a kid, I used to play DK with keyboard before like controllers were, you know, used on PC and stuff. I always keep hitting those ones. Game's broke, that's it. Wouldn't be so bad if we were like actually on a hard level. But my favorite thing is that you can use all those different tonics to like modify the game. And my favorite one is the one that makes you have Dixie Kong's hair twirl. So I can actually make this game play exactly like... That was a waste. I was trying to see if there was something up there, but I don't think there is. Oh, is that how they fuck you with that? Yeah, it would definitely nerf your quills, though. I'm trying to decide if I should, like, actually get all the coins. I don't know if you ever did that. It's gonna be hard without Laylee. Throw a Laylee bell? Oh, the big shit. I know getting all the bees will help with the Impossible Fortress, and I think give you, 100%. There it is. I only missed the first one, damn. Alright. Susan B. Anthony? Honey Sue. Fine. Fine. Well, this game is such a tremendous leap above the first Yooka-Laylee. It's it's insane. Yeah. I was gonna say, every single thing they did It reminds me of old school Rare, where they look at like a Nintendo game and they're like, oh, how do we make this better? How do we like expand it or modify it? I feel like they did the same thing with this, where they looked at Tropical Freeze and they were like, oh, like they fucked up the physics, so they fixed the physics. Like you were saying, the puzzle pieces weren't numbered. It was kind of hard to tell which one you're at. I feel like it still embodies the idea of a collectathon, but still 2D. I find all the ideas they did in this game are just like really well done. Like makes me really happy. All right, let's fix this controller issue. Yeah, I love how it's like a Zelda game. And at first I didn't like it on my first playthrough. Like, it's not like I hated it. I was just kind of like, whatever. Like, whatever to it. On this playthrough, though, I'm really liking it. So I feel like it still has that, like, you know, like, Banjo-Kazooie vibe. But it's kind of like a different take on it, so to speak. Like I said, it's very Zelda. All right, here we go. Turn on the controller. All right, controller's on. I was like, what are we playing? What are we doing? Yooka. I like how David Wise did music for both of them. Obviously, he did like the entire Tropical Freeze soundtrack, and this one he only did like a handful of songs. But I still think it's funny. It's like, he's like, I'm playing both sides. Oh, there it goes back. We're loading this off my SSD. It loads pretty fast. Like, look at this. The Switch version takes for goddamn ever. Like, that intro would have taken like 2 minutes. Of course, there wouldn't have been controller issues on the Switch. Look, it's already in the game. It's still kind of long, but it's not nearly as bad as the Switch version takes goddamn forever. Might be one of the longest. Actually, it's not one of the longest. There's definitely longer load times. Some Switch games have like hilariously long load times and stuff. Let me get my long list of examples that I have. Can I make that? Can I? Yeah! Yeah! Resolution. Nice. Let's see. Or I think we can destroy these, right? Let's see. What am I doing? I just want to see something too. I didn't really look around the first time. Okay, nothing here. Rope burn was the level we did. There's this stuff. Yeah, I think we just keep going. We burn this. Oh, the tongue's really long. I always forget that. Oh. Come on. If I'm like always slightly off. Oh, come on! There we go. Now we're in the money. No! Look at for scratching my nose. Okay, rock, 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 rock the Casbah, rock the Casbah. That's like one of my favorite songs as a kid. And I know it's kind of funny to say. I also like that, oh yeah. Oh. I think that might have been the first song I ever illegally downloaded as a kid. That song is a banger though. Those were back in like the Kazaa, LimeWire, Napster days. There was one I really liked. What was it called? I don't remember anymore. It started with an A. Like A-Res or some shit like that. Unlock fire for fire. Oh, yeah. We go up here. Can we make it though? Oh, yeah, we can. Oh, then we go up there. I see. How do we change the level though, I wonder? Man, you really gotta get that rock down, don't you? Really gotta get that Casbah going. Hmm. That one's a pain in the ass. How do you do that one? I should definitely see what's over there. I keep just like looking at it, but not going to it. So climb up here. Give it the old rickety rock. Actually, I guess I can just do this, can't I? Does it work like that? I don't remember. I know it does. Yeah, it does. Or for the levels, it does. Alright, I just need to wait a bit longer. That's my issue. I see. Ah! Why did you fall off? Yo! Ra la 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 la. Yo, what's going on? How is Hamtaro? Hams unite. How many hams did you unite? Please say at least 3 hams. At least 3. At least 3 hams. Yo, we got it. Let's go. Let's go. How is it going? We were stuck here for a few minutes. My controller ran out of batteries earlier. Apparently on Game Pass, I guess, if your controller runs out of batteries, you have to like use your keyboard unless you quit the game. So we were like midway through a level. So we had to go like keyboard catnip. And honestly, it wasn't too bad. It actually made me remind me of like the old school days. When I used to have to like, you know, emulate games as a kid or whatever. I was like, I remember emulating DKC. I got this. It reminded me of the same issues I used to have as a kid. Where, I don't know what I was trying there. Where you try to press like too many buttons in a row. They can't like get all the button presses at the same time, basically. Momentum. That one is a... Why is this so hard? I feel like I'm missing something about this. It's like this is some goddamn Sonic 3 shit. Sonic 3. Thanks for stopping by. Yo, you know I try to stop by if I can. I was gonna say anytime. That is also an appropriate solution or answer. Here you come by and watch because you love this game. Yes! Convert more people. Well, I appreciate you coming by. I think that was it. Ah! Trust me, we were in a super exciting level. Nah, this part's been fun. The puzzles. 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 Like, I feel like I'm just doing something wrong. Why can't I do this? Like, my brain just can't figure it out. Yeah. 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 Ah! I don't even know how to get it higher than that. Watch it not even be this. No, but then I had the vines there and all that. I feel like I'm just like really overcomplicating this. Okay, it's not going fast. I just wanted to check it was that. Why is this so hard for me? Come on. Come on. It's getting to the point where I'm just gonna like come back later because I'm legitimately so stumped right now. Like, what am I doing? Why does sometimes it goes like crazy and then sometimes it doesn't? I don't get it. Like, no, now it's going crazy. Like, what am I doing differently? I feel like I have it though, but I don't at all. Come on. Bruh. What is happening? You know what? Like, fuck you, game. Alright. Oh. Alright, so... Well, can I grab it through the thing? I don't know how they expect you to do this, like, without roll jumping. So I don't understand how you're supposed to get that one on the right, or whatever. That thing I can't get. Yeah! I threw it! Oh, fuck you, game. I love how I haven't, like, this part's so easy for me. But I can't get the gravity thing. Fuck, I fucked up. And why is this so tight? Like, am I missing something? There we go. Jeez. Okay, this should be like easy. Alright. Still have no idea how to get that tonic. But we won't worry about it, I guess. Hello? Ah, here we go. At least we found the way to get the level going. Oh god! Oh, we're never starting this level, are we? Hello? Why can't I enter it? I don't get it. I don't get it! And I'm just struggling today. Oh, is it rolling? Wait. Is that the secret? Okay. But hold up, hold up, hold up. Hold up. Jesus, it's hard here. Yeah, that's what it was. Ah. But now we know. But now we know. Okay. Easy. It was easy. I had a feeling there's no way this should be like this hard. You know what I mean? So what's the deal with this level? Why can't I start you? You'll get those yays in the chat. Let's just make sure it's not glitched out or something. I'm back. It's like, It wasn't showing the names before, though. I think it actually was just legit glitching out. Because look, now it's like saying the name. I think it was legitimately just glitched out. Ha! Damn it, Rare! Or Platonic. I'm trying to make you guys look good. Come on. Game was actually broken. That doesn't make me feel so bad now. I'm like, we almost flipped it upside down. I'm like, what do we have to do here? Whoops. It's funny, this game's been like perfectly fine. Today's been like a little glitchy. It's been kind of funny. This song though. Dun, dun, dun. I think it is kind of funny that I don't know if it's PC specific. I don't remember the Switch version glitching out, but maybe it glitches out there too. Maybe it's like a known glitch or something. The lighting here looks great. Let's go down here for a sec. Oh, definitely looks like something's over there. Yep. All right, yum. Yo, any yums in the chat? All right. Come on. You're making me look bad in front of the YouTuber people, man. Making me look bad in front of my friends, Yuka. Come on. Yo, why does that smoke look so well done? Like the detail on it. I'm like so fascinated. All right. He's also just looking for any coin stuff. Looks good so far. Grab the wheels. Ah! Dance. Oh, that's another thing that they fixed from Tropical Freeze. Is that you can't turn on the vines in Tropical Freeze. You can only ever be one direction. In this game, you can do it like old school style. We can be on either side. They fixed your jump distance so that your regular jump isn't like super nerfed. Like everything is just like. I think that wasn't a coin. The song's going in right now. I could have timed that a little better. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, so I have a feeling we missed the second coin. I say we as if chat's responsible. Yes, chat, we're all in this together. Oh, I forgot, it's this one! Fuck. Listen to this. I think I know what we're supposed to do there. I don't know if that's gonna be the coin though. Whee! Get it. Oh! My bad. No. Well, that idea doesn't work. Oh, they really just fuck you there, eh? Gabe's gonna start saying I suck soon. I don't know if my fragile eagle can... Not even my fragile ego. My fragile eagle. I don't know if my eagle can take it. A pretty proud eagle. Oh, it worked that time. Wow, Catnip, you suck. Oh, it was all for nothing? Shit, a free box there and I suck. Uh-oh. I might mean. Yeah. I feel like, I like how these ones go backwards. I think that is interesting. I might die. Oh, we're good. Oh, I tried. I think they're definitely doing the, like, you know, it's totally not DKC. Like, these are totally... Look, it has a knot at the bottom. It's totally not DKC. But I do agree. I feel like the Rayman remakes had vines and stuff, didn't they? Or, like, stuff to climb. I guess climbing is just a natural part of platforming. But I know what you mean specifically with these type of vines. Ironically, DKC 3 doesn't have those type of vines. It has vertical vines, not this. Yep. So chat, how was your... I was gonna say, how was your Tuesday? How was your Tuesday? Although it's like Friday for some people, and it's like... What day is it for everyone? Let's play the what day is it for you, chat? Is it summer? Is it winter? Either work from home tomorrow? Oh, shit. So it feels like a Friday. Isn't tomorrow Friday? Ah! I like lost my momentum. I like jumped at like the perfect time to like not jump. I like how we like had it first time and then since then I've like blundered. I'm also trying to do it like fancier. I keep thinking I have a better recovery than I do. That is something I definitely need to remember. Well, until I get the Dixie Kong thing. Oh, like today feels like a Friday. It's spring and Friday here. Nice. It's spring, damn. We're about to go into fall right now. Well, like, I'm trying to finish it, so we're finishing up, Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, which was our original, like, final game. This is the final game, by the way, of the Summer of DK and Banjo. You've been here for most of it, V-Box. I think you've been here for all of it, because, I mean, you've been following since before. This is the last, we still have the original Yooka-Laylee we're gonna do. And we still have, like Jiggies of Time, and, like, Barrel Blast, and, you know, a few odd games. But, like, at this point, they're not considered, like, they were always bonus games. They weren't part of the marathon itself. So we're here. Yeah, you see parts of every game I've played. DK64, I think, was definitely, like, the highlight of this entire marathon. Like I said, there's something there. The whole point was to secretly trick people into... I think I broke it. I say trick people as if this game's bad. Oh, they want you to, like, tailspin. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, convince people to, like, actually check this game out. But I had a feeling if I was just like, yo, check out Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, people would be like, oh, yeah, like, people like yourself who've played it, they'd check it out. And, yeah, I've wanted to just do something different. I've never tried to do, like, a marathon or, like... You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like I've done like, you know, my trippy game stuff or like speed run marathons. But I've never really done like a... Oh, that's how you're supposed to do it. But I've never done like a... Like kind of like a mixture of like a subathon slash marathon thing. And honestly, it was a lot of fun. My only regret is that I feel like I put too many games in it. But I feel like it's one of these things where it was kind of like a... It's like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Like, if you're gonna do it, like, you know, full out. And I was glad to kind of revisit some of these games. And check out some of the ones I never played before. It's been, like, a cool experience. Like, Banjo-Tooie was a lot better than I remembered. Kazooie was still just as good as I remembered. DK64, I still feel like the main game is perfectly fine. And only if you're trying to go to 101% does the game start falling apart. Like, that's someone who just played it. Again, you have to like the genre. It'd be like playing a Call of Duty game and being like, oh man, why is it... I think we might have to go up there. Why is everyone like shooting each other, man? It's like, that's the genre. Why am I collecting things? Like, I feel like DK64 is like the Dark Souls of collectathons. Like, you go in there, like, knowing it's gonna be, like, the most ridiculous thing you've ever played. But like I said, only if you're trying to 101% it, though. But, Nuts and Bolts was actually worse than I remembered. It was both better and worse than I remembered. I still feel like that game's actually very ahead of its time. And if Nuts and Bolts came out, like, nowadays, it would have been better received. Because people would have been like, oh yeah, it's like, you know, Minecraft and, you know, all those type of games where it's like, you know, build your own creative type shit. Oh, I fucked up. Oh yeah, it's like Fortnite kinda, I get it. You know what I mean? So I actually feel like, in a weird way, like, they were actually like too good when they designed that game. They were like thinking of the year like 2050. You know what I mean? Like they actually kind of, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and there kind of is in that game. Like the more shit you play, the more stuff you unlock. Kind of like a battle pass. If that game does and still has online multiplayer, and like it has all the things that, all it needed is like a BR mode. That'd be amazing. I actually would check that out if there was a Nuts and Bolts BR mode. Because like everyone could make their own car. You know what I mean? So it could actually be kind of interesting. Of course, there would probably just be cheap-ass loadouts people would make. That'd probably be no different than any other goddamn competitive shooter or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's... And I was someone who, like, again, sold their Xbox 360 unironically. Like, I sold that thing. I asked my friend if he wanted it, and he traded me his N64. And I still think I might have got the better deal, because some of the games he traded me were, like, F-Zero X and stuff like that. You know, it was like a Mint 360 and everything. It still worked. It wasn't like, it was like a later one. It wasn't like a Red Ring one. And I bought a PS3 from a pawn shop for less than $200. And I never looked back. Well, actually, no, I bought on Xbox One. Not like right now, but I remember like I actually was like heartbroken. Like I remember literally just like I was so like Rare's still gonna kick ass. Like I love Rare, you know, they still got this. And I was like, yo, Conquer Live and Reloaded, okay. And I was like, oh, like Rap by the Ghoulies, okay. I was like, okay, Banjo's back. They showed that trailer. You can watch. You were there for that playthrough. The amount of heartbreak that game did to me is like that's why like stuff like Cyberpunk and stuff doesn't faze me. I realized like that was my Cyberpunk. I know it sounds funny to think about in retrospect, but it really was. I got my hype so high for that game, and I got so utterly not only tricked, but I was basically just given a different game. You know, and I knew it was a card game, and you know what I mean. It was like. Yeah, I was in high school, so it was one of the first games, not one of the first, but like, I was buying games with my own money by then and stuff. And I was like, and it was even worse, because the game even says in one of their loading screens, it's like, if you don't like playing a game with cars, go play Banjo-Kazooie instead, on the Xbox Live. It's like, game, fuck you. Alright, pay this goddamn twat. Yeah, I forgot that you're younger than me. Did you ever get heartbroken by a game? No, I'm curious. But that's also why I'm kind of jaded. Twilight Princess kind of did that too, I guess. So I was waiting for that for so long, and it wasn't. I didn't really like it, but I was kind of like, okay. And Skyward Sword kind of did that to me too, actually. I was so hyped for Skyward Sword, and as you know, Skyward Sword's a love or hate, and I'm on the hated side. I still the Wiimote was sick though that I got and all that, but it was like the Breath of the Wild. I was actually kind of like nervous. That's why I didn't buy a Switch right away. I didn't know if I'd want to play Breath of the Wild that bad. Like I knew I was gonna play it because I fucking love Zelda. But man, I was so like hesitant. Paper Mario. You want to know why I bought my 3DS? I bought my 3DS for Mega Man Legends 3 and Paper Mario. Because they showed, and the thing with Paper Mario that pissed me off is they actually showed that trailer, if you remember. Because this is after Banjo-Kazooie. And I also, one of the reasons why I got my PS3 was also for Final Fantasy Versus 13 and The Last Guardian, which both are on PS4, as you know. And the 3DS I got for Paper Mario and Mega Man Legends 3. Everything I bought, I cursed it. Anything I was buying, I cursed it. I think Origami King is actually amazing. I'm actually a pretty big defender of that game. I honestly, like, I actually kind of like what they did with a lot of the stuff. And the game does have experience points, so I get confused when people say it doesn't. Maybe people didn't understand that confetti and like money is like the experience. Like confetti is experience. Like you have to kill enemies to get confetti. Yeah, and the writing's amazing. It's such a funny game. It's beautiful as... The graphics were never an issue. I actually think all the Toads, even though it's collecting Toads, they all had such good personality. Or they'd be making fun of other Nintendo games. Or they'd have like a nice, like, you know, like a family dynamic. Or like, oh yeah, I remember that Toad from that town. Or like, it actually felt like it was funny. Like I was actually like, it's a well-written game. Yeah, right? It actually felt like an adventure too. Like each chapter having a very specific theme and gimmick, like going on a boat or like, you know, driving around the desert, and like they really tried to make it like expansive too. There's like the plot twist with your partners and stuff. Like they actually like, it's like, I think people just are like, oh, I don't see an experience point system. Oh, it's garbage. It's like, it has one though. No, there was no towns in Color Splash. Bro, the towns are amazing, and like I love the Shogun movie town. I love even the main Toad Town place is pretty cool, with all the different sections that open up, kind of like old school Paper Mario. And even the fast travel system's hilarious, because you get that Toad who works the fast travel thing, and he's kind of like a dick about it. Like everything was like so good. There was just the main town. This is like paradise to me. USC cars are traveling up the place. They're really looking up for us. That Oklahoma is much nicer than that dirty swamp from the last game. Bro, all they do is talk shit about the first game. Enough. Enjoy your stay at the beach. This guy's entire purpose was just to talk shit about the first game. Amazing. I really hope they try to make like a Yooka-Laylee too. Like in regards to like a banjo. Or like learning their lessons from like this game and like, you know what I mean? Like, now that they're getting better at developing. I'd love to see them just do different genres. Like another Conker's Bad Fur Day kind of game. You know, like even like shooters and stuff. But I know they don't have the same shooter people. But like, you know, like a racing game. Like there's so many different things they could still do. That'd be really interesting. Is it finally quite looking up for poor old Ollie? Looks like I made up toil, but I finally bought a home. Who'd have thought? Yeah, Yooka-Laylee racing could work very well. And they could shove in Shovel Knight and all those people too if they wanted, like make it like an indie racing game, which would then probably boost more interest as well. Because like, they would be like, you know, they have the money and the leverage. I don't know if they have the money, but they have like enough clout that they could definitely pull in people to get, like they could do like a, you know, like their own indie. Like, I feel like the idea is so obvious, but it's not that easy, I know. But I feel like there's so many ideas and I'm like, I hope they do them. I know they're so small though, but I hope they do them. Hardcover book, oh yeah, he's a hardcover book. Wait, don't we like destroy your house? I remember this. Oh, they're strong enough to break with those weak Hushika bodies. We're gonna break your house, don't worry. I guess we actually can't do it yet. I think one thing they could definitely do is like the adventure mode. Like, much like Diddy Kong Racing did. Like, focus on the stuff Mario Kart doesn't. A nice adventure mode, maybe like a really cool online stuff that Mario Kart doesn't do. Like mission mode. Like from the DS Mario Kart. Like, there's so many things they could add in that would make it like unique. Kind of like how Sega All-Stars Racing had its own like story type mode thing. Oh, this game is so beautiful. Oh my god. How do we get up there? I'm just... They knew what they were doing. I love the xylophones too. What if we just have to go up here? Ah, I fucked it up. Can I? No. Like I said, as someone who contributed a very small amount to the Kickstarter, I'm happy with where they've been. There was only 2 Kickstarters I ever contributed to. It was Platonic's Yooka-Laylee and IGA's Bloodstained. And honestly, I'm very happy with both. I remember, like, I've talked about this before. I almost gave money to Shovel Knight back in the day. Is there a crouch jump? I don't... No, there isn't. No. It's funny. I was, like, super cursed with 3DS and PS3, like, that whole generation. But my Kickstarter choices were, like, on point. I think because I tried to go with, like, I didn't have money, really, so I had to, like, really, really choose. That was, you know, back when it was, like, the thing. And my name is actually in the Yooka-Laylee credits. I forgot about that. My like, real name is in the credits. I remember when I filled out the survey for that. I'm responsible, chat. You can blame me. Although I'm assuming it's in a giant list. I thought we could jump off that one. The Mighty Number 9 one, honestly, I didn't give money right away. I was gonna give money. But then, you know how, like, as you may remember, like, the guy kept doing, like, comical, like, hilarious, like, blunder after blunder in regards to the project. And then making, like, another Kickstarter for an anime, and, like, it just got so out of control. Like, it was easy for me not to give money. You know what I mean? It was kind of like warning sign after warning sign. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna give you money. I don't trust you, man. And also reading just more about the thing and how he wasn't like, he was the he drew Mega Man, and he was like a producer, but he wasn't really like a designer or anything. Like, Platonic was literally the programmers and, like, the artists and stuff. And same with IGA, where he was actually, like, the designer of Bloodstained. Or, sorry, of Castlevania. Like, Symphony of the Night and, like, Area Sorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he actually made those. Like, he wasn't just like, I was involved. Like, when you see a movie and it's, like, from the producers of this really good movie. And you're like... Like, why? That's such a weird way of putting it. Like, they had no involvement. Like, that person was just involved with the money. Like, a producer is more just, like, making sure the budget stays on budget. That's all they really did, for the most part. Obviously, they believed in the project and stuff, too, depending on their involvement and all that stuff. It was 100% rushed, and I think they kind of bit off more than they can chew. We'll talk about this next week when we play it. But I think its biggest issue is that it was like they tried... If they made it more like Banjo-Kazooie than like Banjo-Tooie, it probably would have been a better project overall. Because it would have been more focused worlds as opposed to like sprawling, huge worlds that keep expanding. I don't know, keep it like Kazooie style where it's like compact, but it's like loaded. So like each section is like, you know what I mean? Like mini game here, thing here, this here. So you can focus more on like the content than like repeating and copy pasting the same mini game over and over again and stuff. To the point where it just gets like, yeah, like all these quality of life things that could have been focused on. Or if you didn't have the time to make warp points or any of these things or didn't know how, and make the levels smaller. Or like, you know what I mean? Design them in a way so that it doesn't require that. But they had warp pads on like N64, so you know what I mean? I'm assuming it's not hard to do. The warp points in Yooka-Laylee is actually a shocking choice. Yeah, and the note placement was so bizarre. The way they like, or like when it, like quilts, they were required, but they would hide them so hard, but they were not hidden, but they were. And they didn't really feel like fun to find, as opposed to like notes. Or even Banjo-Tooies. Tooies were too easy. Kazooie, I actually feel like Kazooie was the best. Where they were kind of like coins in Mario. Is when you get passionate about what you're talking about, so you have to pause the game, so you can use both your hands on talking. I have to emphasize. It won't make sense unless I use both hands. How do I ever speedrun? That's so funny. Are these just for show? Let's see. There is that famous clip of me losing that Mega Man X7 final boss because I had to rap about beans. And it distracted me so hard, I died on the first word. Gotta rap about... That's why I said I want to see like a Yooka-Laylee too. You know what I mean? They probably have a better workflow now. They probably have a better idea of what they're doing. I feel like they get, and like this game is like very well received. You know what I mean? Like everyone who's played it like loves it. Like I feel like the only people who hate on it are people who didn't play it because of the first game. Ironically enough. Especially because people love Tropical Freeze so much. It's like, it doesn't even feel like a copy of Tropical Freeze. It still feels like its own thing, even though it feels, like I said, like the physics are exactly the same as the old days. Which to me is a plus, because again, fuck. They fucked that up in Tropical Freeze and Returns. I'm not sure why they fucked with the physics so much. But I'm not here to bitch about that anymore. That's why I can do all this fancy stuff, like screw up. That's why I can do all this fancy stuff. Proceeds to immediately die. I remember there's like a ledge thing. It's like the DK one. When he's like, oh, 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 oh. A little 1 foot. Alright, you're in the... Oh, do we bounce on these? Oh, we can. Okay. I went kind of slow. Oh, we're fine. There's something else? Nah. Dun, 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 dun. I'd also be down for a new Conker's Bad Fur Day style game. Like, it doesn't even have to be like Yooka-Laylee or anything. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, that's what made Conker so funny in my opinion, was that it was sort of like a random character. Even though he had his own game before. But you know what I mean? Like Capital, it could even be like the bad guy or something, you know what I mean? Like Capital B's Day Off. I don't know if it'd work as well. I feel like the voice acting and stuff is what makes it work. But I feel like there's different ideas that could still be done. And even like new stuff. Like they were trying to make like, you know, Star Fox Adventures. Well, Dinosaur Planet before they had to use the Star Fox license. So I wonder like, what other ideas they were trying to do before, you know, shit went to shit. I believe we flip this. Flip it, baby. Now flip it right. Go super derpy fizz. Flip it all night. Wait. What's going on? Flip that level. Flip that hoe. This is a really cool level, by the way, like transformation. Oh, they being oh, puzzles, Zelda. Ah, voice crack. Ah, sign, ripoff. Ah, why am I speaking like this? I did. I'm trying to figure out if I should stream it or not. For those that don't know, Deltarune Chapter 2 comes out tomorrow, which is part 2 of the sequel to Undertale. It was like not even Shadow announced. Like Toby Fox had this stream where he revealed it. Like he even played a bit of it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, tomorrow at 8 p.m. I should watch that stream. Like I said, I didn't watch it yet just because I didn't know if I wanted to just go in like, you know what I mean, like blind. Oh, but you're saying like tomorrow. Oh, you're saying like you'd watch tomorrow. I'm really considering it. I streamed the first Deltarune, and I streamed Undertale, as you know. So it's like it's already in the bank. Back in like 2018, we streamed Undertale or Deltarune. It was like not one of the first, but it was like an earlier game we streamed. I actually streamed it like on the day it came out. So I remember downloading the survey program and being like, "What the fuck is this?" So there is a thing we need to like burn. You love Deltarune Chapter 1. I liked how it definitely fucked with your expectations. Like the more of a hardcore Undertale fan you were, the more that game was like, ha 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 ha, fuck you. And I actually kind of loved it for that. Like the way it starts and the way it ends, I think are the two strongest parts. You know, somebody finished this the other day. Yo, what's going on, Real Canadian Rage? This game is so good. We are 28 of 48. Are we 28 of 48? I thought we had more than that. Yeah, we have 28 of 48. I mean, we probably have more than enough to beat the game. Just got out the shower. Hey. Sexy stream. Let's go. Canadian Rage After Dark. Adjuster Super Boss. I don't know if I ever fought the Super Boss. I never, like, played Deltarune, like, as, like, intently, or as, like, deeply as Undertale. I pretty much did, like, 1 or 2 playthroughs, and, like, that's all I did. But, you know, I never, like, looked into everything. Oh, God, you look like Middle Competent Adventurers. I think I misplaced my rod. Have you seen one anywhere? Came past one near the start of the game? Yeah, maybe try it near Ivory Towers. Thanks for the hot tip. We'll take a look. Totally not the frog from Banjo-Kazooie. Came in with the raid. Oh, I see. You're like, I thought I was watching for Ally. Yo, I didn't know Toby Fox did one of the songs in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And when I first heard that song, it was in someone else's stream. And I was hearing the song, and I'm like, this sounds like a Super Smash Brothers song. I'm like, it doesn't sound like Pokemon. It sounds like Super Smash Brothers. It sounded like I don't know. And then it turned out to be Toby Fox, and I got even more confused. And then all I could hear was Undertale. And then I was like, even more confused. It's one of the Battle Tower themes in Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's a pretty banger song, though. But it kind of has that usual, you know, like, Toby Fox upbeat style. I don't know how to call it, but you know what I mean, where it's like bam 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 bam. Although I'm just singing the battle theme from Deltarune. That song is an absolute banger. Boom bam 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 bam. I think the Deltarune music might actually almost be stronger in some ways. Some of those songs are like Field of Hopes and Dreams. Is that what it's called? At Field, whatever. Bam, 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 bam. Even like the friendship song, like it's all so good. Will it be free? Originally, he said it wasn't gonna be free after Chapter 1. But that was also when he said he was gonna release it all as one big chunk. So we'll have to wait, I guess. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't mind giving him like $10. Not the end of the world to me. Although I'm in Canada, so you probably want like 50 bucks. Oh, home sweet home. Hey, fellas. Go up, say hi if you got about a minute. Go explore, but don't get too comfortable. What? Oh, okay. I was like, can we not push it? Alright. Pretty sure it's gonna be free. Nice. I wonder if the Switch version will be free as well. I wonder which version I should play. I'm gonna do PC. But usually the PC versions have trippier shit with his games. You know what I mean? Like it does like more intense stuff or whatever. I've also been wanting to check out the Xbox version of Undertale because it's on Game Pass. Like I wonder if he put extra shit in there. Like I never like what's the extra content he put in the Switch version? Because isn't there actually like extra content in that game? And like what we never checked out what it was. Or maybe you can't do it in Genocide. You didn't like this game? This game is absolutely incredible. You know it's the second one, right, Fall of Tree? How do I do this? Am I being dumb? You know this is the good one, right? Add an extra boss. How do you access it? It's a pretty short game. I'm sure after I beat Chapter 2, I'll probably want to go back anyway. The third one, actually? Huh. Played a few hours a while ago. As someone, you know, like how I like love platformers. This game is like easily one of those like, if I had to say like, you know, top 10 platformers of the last like decade, this would be on the list. It'd be up there with Tropical Freeze, Celeste, Rayman Legends. What else? Like if we're only counting 2D platformers, I guess this has 3D overworld. But, like I could throw in Mario Odyssey, but that's like a 3D game. You know what I mean? I'm Pacifist. Pacifist gets all the extra bosses, doesn't it? That laboratory part's so cool. And honestly, it only works because you're under-leveled and stuff. I don't know. This game has like a Zelda overworld. It's got what is this area? Like, there's like something here. I just like don't know what it is. We only had like one almost game-ruining bug, but that's okay. Oh, we have to find your goddamn thing, huh? Oh, is there anything interesting going on? Kaboomy? Hey, Blasto, where's your friend Kaboomy? Man, is it Blammo Kaboomy? Hold up. Blammo Kaboomy? I'm on to you. Us buddy duos need to look out for each other. Oh, she's around here somewhere. Said you want to try adventuring by herself for damn. You know, yeah, it doesn't look similar to Link's Awakening. Although I guess Link's Awakening copied this, right? Or which one came out first? After it reminds me a lot of Zelda, but yeah, Link's Awakening is a good one. The grass looks exactly the same. Her own solo game. And Laylee, she doesn't have a big enough nose to be a lead character. Bruh. This game was just ragging on their own characters. So we gotta go find Banjo-Kazooie. Blast, can you turn around? Thank you, fuse is dangling. Alright, please don't let in for me. About 897 days without an incident. Alright. Get wrecked! Okay, so now we opened up a bit more here. I never checked out the first level's alternative level, I'm pretty sure. We never had this fuck here. You need him to do it. So let's go talk to our totally not the guy who serves the semen surprise. What do I do? Huh. There's also a fuck up there. Also the fuck up there. This doesn't really matter right this second. But I'm more just curious. For science. You gotta respect science. Oh! Yeah! It's a town? That's where's in a boot. Like that filthy town isn't polluting that funny looking pond anymore. Chaos. This song sounds like a banger. Banger song, activate. There's been rumors that there's supposed to be one like very soon, isn't there? I feel like they'll definitely do one for October. To you know how they like, even if it's just about the games that are already coming out. You know how they love doing that, like, let's take a deeper look into like Mario Party Superstars. Here's like all the information about the game and everything like spoiled right now. All right, now let's check out Pokemon. I guess Pokemon already did theirs. Let's check out Advance Wars and what else is coming out? There's another game, Metroid Dread. Although Metroid Dread comes out like next week. Although they love advertising games that did just come out, so buy this game. I'm always like, Nintendo, I did. I already did Nintendo. There's always a Direct in September. I mean, I wonder if the Pokemon Direct counts. Oh no, that wasn't September though, was it? Yeah, Nintendo doesn't give a fuck about your traditions. Or your rumors. Or your Mother 3. Or your mother. No surprises allowed. Yeah. That's if the rumor was just literally unsubstantiated, then yeah, that's... I hate those kind of rumors, to be honest. Well, we always get a Mario game every 2 years or whatever, so that means they're announcing Mario Party Modern Warfare 2. Because they're going to start with the second one. Because they already know the first one's going to suck. The whole town just got, like, destroyed. Can I make it hit it? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God! Wait, can I make it hit that? Hold up. Kinda doesn't care about your Christian Minecraft server. Y'all saw the Sonic version of Minecraft on the Switch. That shit barely ran. I don't think where the bomb was. I feel like there was one like way back. Was it like here? Fuck. Damn, it was like... They really want you to go like this far? Yeah, there's no way they want you to go like that far. Minecraft Sonic ran better than Sonic Colors. Did they ever fix Sonic Colors? Or does it still like glitch out and stuff? One thing I'll say is I played Civilization 6 or Civ 6 on my Switch. When I first started playing that on my Switch like years ago, it would crash like half the time. But I won't lie, one of the recent updates they did with like DLC or whatever, they actually fixed the entire game and made it run like normal, and I've never had a crash since. I was actually like, there's like one developer who actually like fixed their shit. I think because Civ 6 on the Switch is actually popular. Like, I don't think they were expecting it to be popular, so they didn't put a lot of effort. And then it actually became popular, and then they were like, oh shit. They patched it. Sonic patches sometimes are worse. I'm curious what they did. Oh no. I'm missing so many coins. I'm still undecided if we're gonna get all the coins, but I guess. I don't know. I thought I saw invincibility. So there's a lot of tonics to help. But we'll see how we're feeling. Might be fun to 100% this game, because I don't know if a lot of people will. You know, like truly 100%. I swear you get like stuck there. They fixed the bare minimum. Okay, good. I'm glad they fixed the bare minimum. Oh, that's it. Was there other issues? The only ones I remember, like at least myself remembering, was the seizure stuff. That's what they wanted you to do. Alright. Another Q-bomb. Q-bomb, Q-bomb. Oh, God! Leave me alone! Oh, God. Again, I don't understand how they fucked it up. Like, Mario Galaxy, like I said, is like the definitive version of that game. Besides all the other issues with that. I say Mario Galaxy because the controls work so much better than the Wii. Both because you can use the button for your things, but also because, like, the motion control just works better on the Switch. I know some people seem to have a lot of issues with it, but I haven't played the Skyward Sword port. But I still don't think it's just the same people who don't understand how to use motion control. If that makes sense. Like, some people don't understand that you have to calibrate it, you know, every now and again and stuff like that. Like, you just kind of get used to that kind of shit. And also, like, you have to, like, make sure, like, your lighting's good for, like, Wii stuff. The new stuff, you don't have to worry about that shit, 'cause it's all gyro-based. Like, my favorite part is that you can make it work where it's, like, behind your head. And you can center it so behind your head is, like, normal. You know what I mean? Like, you can make it do all, like... I don't think people realize how powerful it is. Not really, though. You just press down on the D-pad. Anytime you have... You just, like, not... And you don't have to do it every 5 seconds. It's, like, maybe, like, every, like, 10 minutes. You just randomly press down on the D-pad. It's really not the end of the world. I said I haven't played Skyward. It's amazing in Galaxy. I want to bust out Galaxy right now just to show how good it is. Again, I also... You know me, like, I actually like the Wii motion controls. And you've seen me, like, play numerous games with no issues. Fuck, we played that shitty Samba de Amigo game. And I still managed to make it work. Like, I don't know how. Like, I think I'm just lucky, or, like, I just understand how they work or something. I don't fucking know. Like, the way, like, video gaming motion controls work. I feel like I would probably suck in VR, though. Because I feel like it'd be different. It's like a specific skill I have that's, like, really useless. Yeah, in Skyward, I remember doing that on the Wii as well. You had to do that on the Wii as well. I remember that. But you had to do that on the Wii as well. The Wii was a bit worse, actually. Because it would, like, the second you put your Wiimote down, it uncalibrates. I feel like on the Switch, it at least has some kind of thing. But they might have made the I don't know how Skyward works. So it might still have the same programming thing from the Wii days, where it, like, uncalibrates itself or whatever. I feel like Galaxy, they did something to not make it so bad. I think, like I said, it's like when you press first person, you press a button. It's kind of like the same thing. You press, like, first person calibrate. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, hookshot calibrate. I'm not saying it's, like, an ideal solution and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's a little overblown. And again, it shouldn't have to be every few seconds or whatever. Again, Skyward might be different, though. But I'll purposely use motion controls. Because I find them work better. Because I find they work better overall. Like I said, I'm not talking about Skyward. I was talking more about Galaxy. Like I said multiple times, I can't speak for Skyward. They might have legitimately fucked that up. Did you end up getting Skyward Sword? I don't need a Q-bomb for that. There was a thing that needed to be bombed. Where was it? Oh, there it is. Ah, the water! Oh no, wait. Spider Cham does whatever ukulele climbs ropes and netting more quickly. Does everything a spider can. Almost. Oop, I got it. Oh, okay. So you did get like first-hand experience. Nice. I say, like, I'll trust your opinion then. You know how I am. I like to make sure like someone's at least like tried it firsthand. That's why I'm saying I can't speak for Skyward because I haven't played it, like the new one. But I do remember in the OG specifically, you had to calibrate like every few, not like every few minutes, I guess. But again, you get kind of like used to it. To me, it's just like the equivalent of hitting another like first-person view button or something. But again, that shouldn't be like the solution, so to speak. Oh no, he got tricked. Remember, I told so many. I mean, I don't know your friend, but I mean like, I remember seeing that trailer when they were like, oh yeah, you know like stamina, you know like all that stuff you love in Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, it's all here. It's totally here. Like, bro, someone's gonna buy this and get so mad. They're gonna get so mad. Was that how you're supposed to do it? I think I cheated it. They weren't expecting the DK skills. That sucks. I mean, Skyward's still at least like a good video game in the sense of it being like a video game. Like, it doesn't crash or anything. You know, it's still functional. But goddamn, is it repetitive? Like, if it just wasn't so repetitive, I'd actually like it a lot more. I think the dungeons and stuff in that game are really well done. But that overworld and everything it just gets like on your nerves. It just feels so like they had no budget or something. It feels weird. And that's like a weird thought to have about Zelda. I'm just kind of like jumping around. We got more levels though. Let's go back. That's what I mean. It's just really repetitive. But like I said, like it's still like, you know what I mean? Like Skyloft's really fun to walk around. The NPC missions are actually pretty fun. Like the side quest stuff. I actually like the sword combat. I know people hate that shit. But I actually think it makes it kind of fun to make it a bit more engaging. Where you actually have to like think about how you're swinging the sword or whatever. But having to fight the Imprisoned like 3 or 4 times or whatever is like absolutely insane. That is like one of the primary reasons why I'll never go back to that game. The final fight is fucking sick though. Like I said, there's moments that are really good in that game, and then other stuff it's like, what are you doing? What is this? Alright, we're also loaded now. Oh, there is a fire thing here. Okay. I was wondering where it was. They should have done the double collection like everyone wanted. Or like the triple collection. There it is. They said that they did Skyward Sword because there's always like huge demand for the game or whatever. Like fans kept begging for it. And I know that they did those tests on Wii U with Wind Waker, which is why Wind Waker got ported. Because they like were trying to test out HD graphics essentially. So they used Wind Waker as a base. Alright, best song, here we go. I know, they could have put Wind Waker with Skyward Sword. And Twilight Princess. They could have done a triple pack very easily with that, yeah. And that I would have bought it, actually, ironically enough. That would have been worth full price. I know that's still technically a ripoff. But 20, like, you know, like 25, 25, 25 or whatever. That's where it's worth it, in my opinion. Like, I hope they don't separately release Wind Waker and Twilight Princess HD. That would be a really big kick in the nuts. Or if they do, they better be like, you know, like 20 bucks, 30 bucks each or whatever. But if they just release Skyward Sword at full retail price... Yeah. Fucked it! Really want a fucking pizza. I don't know why. I just really want a pizza. Like, not like a shitty pizza, like a good. When's the final Smash DLC? I bet you for Christmas. But I think COVID stuff, like, they're probably, like, Nintendo's probably doing, like, although I guess Sakurai's team's a bit different. But I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo's doing all hands on deck for Breath of the Wild 2. That's probably like using like every team and everything. They probably have the team on Mario Party Superstars. That's probably finishing up now. Metroid Dread's probably already been done. Or it's like close to being done or shipped out or whatever by now. Nintendo usually finishes their games like well in advance. I wouldn't be surprised if like Superstar's been done. If like WarioWare was done for a while. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Wow, I love how it hit us right before. Yo, it better come out before Super Nickelodeon Brothers Brawl. No one's gonna be playing Smash. They better get voice actors in there. That's still like the weirdest part of that game. It's weird not hearing SpongeBob be like, nah. I thought we had to kill the portal thing. Bruh. This is actually this is one of the hardest ones I've ever had to do. Usually these things are like piss easy. This one's actually a challenge. I like how it kind of homes in on the enemies. Yeah, Wario's probably been done. And it uses obviously the Paper Mario engine because it looks exactly like Paper Mario. I think didn't it say intelligent systems help with that as well? They usually help with WarioWare intelligent systems. All my favorite intelligent system games are not Fire Emblem, I swear. Paper Mario, WarioWare. Oh, okay. This is probably how we get shit connected. Or maybe it's just connecting the overworld. I don't know. Wario's really good, though. I actually really enjoyed that. I'm still, like, trying to, like, 100% it. But I wish it was still a tiny bit cheaper, but that's more of, like, a Canada problem. Like, 40 bucks or whatever. Is it, like, 40 American? Well, that's actually not bad. Yeah, I'm surprised there isn't a new FE. Usually those are like yearly. But I wouldn't be surprised if Wario had to take more attention. Like that's why intelligent systems helped on. But they're definitely working on a new FE. And knowing them, their second FE on a system is usually super ambitious. And it's either gonna, but it might be a remake though. They haven't done a remake in a while. But they usually get super ambitious with their shit. Like when they did Conquest or whatever. The 3 versions. Or I guess there was 2 versions with a 3rd one you'd buy or download or whatever. Yeah, especially if they're taking their time and stuff. Well, I mean, at this point, they definitely know their niche, right? They definitely know what, like, the fans want. Oh, yeah, I have to float the level. That's what it was. Also, I wanted to check, like, how do we... Oh, we probably fill this up with water, I guess. So, like, there's definitely a way to get back over here. Oh, maybe we throw the bomb. I just realized. No! You monster! I just signed up for a 52-year mortgage! We still got the land. I still need to finish 3 houses. I actually spent time today with the guy who wears a hat. And we're running through Fire Emblem 4. Genealogy of the Holy War. We're on like chapter like 9 or 10. I think we beat chapter 8 and got into chapter 9. That game's still so cool though. One of those games that like never got released. Oh, that's level 6. This is one of the best levels in the game. So they turn the level sideways. It's like, you know what I mean? Like turn 90 degrees. This is definitely one of the most creative levels, 100%. So I already love how this game takes the first idea from the first Yooka-Laylee. Like, you know the idea of taking a world and you can expand it with your pages? But they take it here and I feel like they actually do a better job with it. Because in the first Yooka-Laylee, it kind of feels like, what did I do? Like, I don't really know what I did, you know what I mean? In this, it's like, oh, I froze it. Oh, I melted it. Oh, I turned it sideways. Like, you get a clear idea of what you did to the world. And I think it's a clever way of tying back to the first game without it being, like, exactly the same. They just really knocked this game out of the park. Yeah, I think this is a David Y song. I wouldn't be surprised. I've talked about that before as well, where I love how they use, like, more unorthodox instruments with this game. I mean, you obviously get the rare xylophone, because you have to have the xylophone. But the ukulele, which I know is obviously their name, but it's cool seeing, like, the instrument actually used. Like, you don't often hear, like, ukulele music. Like, without it being like, oh, Hawaiian, haha, or like, you know what I mean, like a joke or something. Well, I mean, I guess unless you live, like, literally in Hawaii. At least in my own life, in Canada. I don't hear ukulele music too often. I might need to go to more hipster bars. I also think that the swimming controls a bit better than Tropical Freeze. I still prefer the older style of, like, pressing jump to swim. But I still think they work very well. I actually feel like you have momentum. And you don't drown. There's no, like, random air meter that no one wants for no reason. I still don't know where that air meter comes from. I feel like people want to blame DK64, but there's no air in DK64. There's no air in any DKC game. Rayman Legends has very good swimming. That is a good point. Good observation. You can play the ukulele? That's pretty cool, actually. Or are you just trying to tell me you can play the first game? I think for Ali, I actually does play the ukulele. Like, I love how it's used, like, here. You know what I mean? Like, it just sounds so, like... It sounds... Like, it fits the game perfectly. It feels tropical, yet it feels serious. Yet I feel like I'm on an adventure. Yet I also feel, like, this, like, sense of foreboding doom. Like, it's kind of gloomy. It's cool. Which, again, is, like, that's Donkey Kong music in a nutshell, right? It's happy, but it's sad. Yeah, right? I think because with Rayman Legends, it's very fast. Like, it's very fluid in that game. I find you're not fighting with the controls ever. Like, running in, like, doing anything in that game. I mean, it's almost like a borderline auto runner. Auto runner. You know what I mean? It's almost like, some of those stages, like, play themselves almost. Almost. It's like an easy guitar. Like I said, I've just never had exposure. I'm not against or for it. I might check it out, though. Might be fun to play. I used to play guitar and bass. I mean, I still play the computer. Like, you guys know I make music and stuff. So it's like, it's never really gone, but... Yeah, the music levels are sick. I was just thinking about that. Those ones you have to be on beats. But I do think it's an interesting multiplayer. Because they kind of knew that since it's a hard game, it's hard to like balance the single player and multiplayer. They just made the multiplayer like easier, so to speak, in regards to like. I love how it's like yes or no. Like you just kind of respawn instantly. They're gonna trick me one day. Is this the way we're supposed to go? Oh yeah, it is. I'm trying to see if there's a coin here. But I wonder if I already fucked up. The music levels are a nice touch. Also, I think the mini games are fun. The soccer mini game is so hilarious. Go! It's a fun drinking game too. I wasn't trying to die. I was actually just trying to go back. I just wanted to see something. Wow, there's one right there. How do we... Alright, good thing I went back. I really, really hope Mario Party Superstars is as good as, like, my heart wants it to be. I'm already a little miffed that it's only 5 boards. But I really hope they, like... Even if it's paid DLC, I would definitely get more. I want more boards. The fact that it's 100 minigames and everything's online and actually seems like it has, like, real online. And, like, even, like, matchmaking or something, apparently, or whatever. Like, it's like, oh, okay, they're actually trying. Like, match up with random people, you can save the games. You can match up with your friends and save the games, any mode. There's no, like, restrictions. Like I said, if everything just works the way it's supposed to, like it's like all N64 stuff, you know what I mean? Then I will have, we're gonna be playing that a lot on stream. It's trying to kill me, man. Wow, it actually does try to kill. What's that last coin, I wonder? I wonder what's here. This is a fun little level, though. I wonder if it is here. Oh, it was! I knew it. Like, that's the only spot it could be. Alright, let's go. What a good level. Susan B. Anthony? Aw. Kevwing? What the fuck does that mean? Yo! Let's go. Next year's gonna be so good for gaming. What's coming out? What do we got? We got Breath of the Wild 2. We got, they delayed Dying Light 2. I have Dying Light 1. I still haven't actually really played it, funny enough. Did we ever actually play this level? We never did. Oh, then it's depending on the thing. Let's do the regular one first. Pokemon. Oh, yeah, that's coming out, like, soon, too. Elden Ring. Is that actually coming out next year? No, it seems like it's actually further along. FF16, hopefully. And you have a PS5, so you can actually play Final Fantasy 16. That game looks, like, legit good. You still gotta play 7 Remake as well. You got a lot of stuff on your plate. What? I feel like I missed something. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I'm just tripped out. I think it is, isn't it? I wouldn't be surprised if it's PS5 exclusive. Since like every other Final Fantasy always is. What else? It'd be cool if there was like a new Mario game. I know they haven't announced one, but it'd be cool. I feel like it's been time. Like, imagine like one of my dreams is a 2D Mario game that's drawn like the manuals. Or like the original, like, you know, the original artwork? Like the stuff they used to use for like the Nintendo Helpline and stuff. Or even in Mario 3D Land. Like when you got the postcards and it showed like the original graphics. Or in 3D World when you choose your character. Like imagine a 2D Mario like that. It'd be so good. It'd basically be like Rayman Legends Mario. Like I'm done in like the art style of Mario. Yeah, I thought it was just PS5, yeah. If you care about the superhero games, like Spider-Man 2, Wolverine, Guardians Galaxy. I don't think anyone's excited for Guardians. I guess God of War Ragnarok's coming out. Or is it next year or not? Horizon Zero Forbidden West or whatever the fuck the new one's called. I'm sure my favorite game of next year is going to be a game that I didn't even know existed. Because they always announce games like so last minute now. I look forward to that. Persona 6 that might get announced soon. Take it as someone who's been a fan of Persona since Persona 3. They don't announce the games. Like, the games always come out at the end of a generation. Like, Persona 3 came out in, like, 2005. Persona 4 came out in, like, 2007 or some stupid time on PS2. It was so late and after the PS3. As you know, Persona 5 came out so late, it was on both PS3 and PS4. So I'm expecting Persona 6 to be, like, 2 years from now. I mean, technically, I guess you could say it could be on PS4, PS5. So it could be next year. That would kind of check out. Probably 2023. I could see that. About 5 years apart, yeah. I said, the thing is, like, I wouldn't be surprised if they would, like, speed up the next Persona game based on, like, how... Because that was back in the day when Persona wasn't, like, a huge property like it is now. You know what I mean? Like, it's like in Smash Brothers and shit now. So I wouldn't be surprised if they're gonna, like, take advantage of that. I mean, it's, like, good business sense, right? But typically, you'd want to advertise the character. Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie. Typically, you'd want to advertise the character you just put into your fighting game. Right, Microsoft? Right? I still think it's funny Banjo-Kazooie is like the only fighter on Switch that is, doesn't have a game that's actually on the Switch. Everyone else has a game on the Switch. Or like a port or something, you know what I mean? Nope, not Banjo. What if we got something for destroying these? Nope. Yeah, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they started to speed up Persona's like development cycles. Snake, is it on Switch? I don't think there's like nothing Metal Gear, is there? Is there? Oh no, he's in Super Bomberman R. No, you're wrong. He's in Super Bomberman R. You can play as him and like Silent Hill characters and stuff. So checkmate, atheist. I know that's a pretty shitty example, but that like Banjo doesn't even have that. You know what I mean? Like Banjo isn't even in like a random spin-off game or something. Yeah, he is actually in Super Bomberman R. So, I don't know what to tell you. That's actually kind of funny. Oh. That reminds me of like Sonic 2, Yoshi's Story. I actually want to play Yoshi's Story on stream sometime soon. I actually always liked that game. And honestly, it was like the perfect video game rental game. It was like short, you could beat it like in a day or two. You could like try to do all the stuff or see all the levels. If I bought that game, I would have been pissed. But since I only ever rented it, that game was amazing. And it's funny because apparently Japan didn't really have a rental market. So it's like they inadvertently made like the perfect game for the market without even realizing it. But people didn't really. I will admit, I love Yoshi's Island. I was kind of like, Yoshi's Island's like 30 million times longer. What the fuck? Like I said, I didn't buy it, so I was like, haha. I think I was actually like, thank God I didn't buy this. And then kiss like my Yoshi's Island cartridge. But I still can't get over how they... Woolly World's pretty decent. I actually liked Woolly World, but I would like to revisit it. That'd be another game we should play at some point. So I don't know if I ever did it on stream. I don't know if we'd 100% it or not. I don't know if I'd care. But the one thing that Woolly World has that is absolutely legendary is actually, unironically, one of the best Nintendo soundtracks. Not Crafted World. Fuck Crafted World. They didn't even used to say... They fired the old composer for some reason. And went with some new guy who sucked ass. That OG composer is so good. Crafted World is like... I don't get why they fired the Woolly World guy. Or not fired, but, didn't hire him again. Or if he was freelance. Like, literally, it's... Woolly... Like, everything about... Woolly World's, like, at least a competent game. Like I said, I had good time playing it. It was really fun co-op, actually. A lot of Wii U games are a lot of fun co-op. And I like how the Switch still keeps that going. Like WarioWare. I want to try that co-op. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Using a spot... Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like, that's so sad to say. When... No joke. Go... Like, okay, like, I won't even, like... I'll show you an example right here. You already know the fucking, Crafted World, but we can use an example after. God damn! Why would you fire this guy? There was that song where he, he ripped off an old school song. Here it is. Like, why would you fire this guy? If you hate a Crafted World soundtrack, that even matter now. And then we have Crafted World. I'm so upset. The only thing that's worse is you already know which one is worse. There's one good song in this game, though. One really good song. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Why wasn't the rest of the soundtrack like this? What's one of the worst songs in Crafted World? Give me it. The one banger on Yoshi's New Island. It almost sounds like a Zelda song. Alright, Special World's still a banger. Special World's still a banger. Okay. They got the memo. The main theme. Playing this on every level. God, I can't even, as a joke, I can't even take it. And then this game is like, it's like magic. It's like, oh. Wait, am I going up or down? I'm going down, right? Oh, I see what I've been doing. If someone ever tells you music and sound design doesn't matter in a video game, smack them. Swear in the tasticles. Swear in the tasticles. Yeah. It sounds like the music you hear in the Chow Garden. Like, not even in the Chow Garden, because that song's a banger. But, like, when you go to Chow Kindergarten, and they're like... Doo, 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 doo. They need to bring back the Chow Garden, so my joke makes sense. I'm still flabbergasted that Sega never brought back the Chow Garden in any way, shape, or form. You think they would have made it like a mobile game where they just cash in? But they just didn't. It's also the easiest way to add replayability to a Sonic game, which they're desperately trying to do still to this day. And I don't get why they don't do it. It's like the solution to all their problems. Some games sound doesn't matter. I'll give you that. Like a chess game. I wouldn't care about the sound. Or like, you know what I mean? Or something where it's like kind of repetitive or something. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, when you're playing Fortnite, you're not like, yo, crank that Fortnite OST. Jamming out to the default song. Alright, let's go. This might be the last level for tonight. For this. We'll see. I want to get into One Step from Eden. I fucking love that game. I've been wanting to play it so bad. And now I have an excuse. Now the level is like half underwater. Why is the music so good? I'm like mad at the game. Why is your music so good? Oh shit! How many cases are in that one again? There's 5, right? So you just finished the the flashback case, right? Like you find out more about the Yata-Russo, right? I'm trying to remember what happens without spoiling the game, because I'm like, I think I know which case it was. Yeah, there is 5. There is 5. Okay. Yeah, because the last one I definitely remember. The last case I remember. But Detective Bat is sick, especially because like they make him seem like he's gonna be that typical, you know, like douchebag kind of guy or whatever. But he always like pulls out a mirror or something. I think that's really funny. It's such like a dumb joke, but I actually love it every time. Where he's like about to pull out a gun, and everyone's like, "Oh shit!" and he's like. One of my favorite like character thing. You know how they all do character shit? That's one of my more favorite ones in the series for sure. I also love Mike Meekin's fucking yelling on his megaphone. I fucking don't know why. It's so dumb. But I fucking love it. And Wendy Oldbag. No, I don't love Wendy Oldbag. Fuck Wendy Oldbag. You never suss the killer ever? That's the one with the 2 defendant lobbies, right? And they hear the sound during the court. And the judge doesn't know what's going on. And you meet like a young Kay, and she's like eating the chocolate thing, right? Yeah, that case is sick. Because like you said, it's like you don't suspect it at all. Investigations definitely gets better the more, like the deeper you get, for sure. Like case 2 and even case 3 is a little fillery, you know what I mean? Well, I mean, not really, because everything's about, like, Kay. And, like, who the fuck is Kay? Why should we give a fuck about Kay? Like I said, the payoff will be worth it. I know I've already said that a million times, but... You've already seen how the series is with, like, you know what I mean, playing a previous game and stuff. So you already know it'll be worth it. Is that the one where the ending? I don't want to say the wrong thing and then spoil the game for you. I'm not gonna say anything. We'll talk about it after, like we usually do. We'll do our usual after talk. That was one that case 1 came after 3 and 4. I mean, Phoenix Wright usually does that. Weirdly enough, case 1 is either like in the future or really far in the past. With the only exception being, I guess, the very first game. It's like the very first case. You know what I mean? But in game 2, you go back in the past after. Remember we like looked at all the dates? Where like the first case takes place later on, where he gets the amnesia. And then game 3, as you know, case 1 is like Mia. Investigations follow suit pretty much. Okay, I don't think we did this last time. That's the one thing with the series, that they really do expect you to be like paying attention to the dates. I feel like that's like the hardest part in the series to pay attention to. Because they're jumping around so much. Like, bro, I don't know what day it is. The only ones I don't really get... I mean, they kind of explained it well. Because, yeah, at the end of the case, he's like, little did I know that 2 days before something bad would happen. And they usually preface it the case before. I distinctly remember case 1 ending being like, that wasn't the only trouble, though. I ran into the, you know, Yata-Russo or whatever the fuck, like, later on as well, too. Or earlier on. It's like, I think it's more of like trying to explain it. Like they're trying to make it exciting, I guess. But ironically, they do the same thing, kinda. No, actually, they don't do it actually in the Great Investigation. You saw the first case. They actually, that is the beginning. Yeah, I was gonna ask, okay, that is the case. Because, like, you don't think it's her, like you were saying. That's what makes it so fucking good. She's one of my favorite, like, villain-type people. Or whatever the fuck you call them, you know, like, guilty people. Even her smile is creepy. How she looks like different from everyone else and all that. I feel like that's the first game where they start changing around the character designs a little bit. Like the girl with her snot bubble thing with the big boobs. And like Callisto Yu's like smile and stuff like that. It makes Edgeworth kind of stick out. I feel like sometimes they're using like old Edgeworth sprites or something. And he always looks like so out of place sometimes. It makes me laugh. Like he looks like so low res. Like they never made him like a new sprite. They're like, no, you get the same one from the first game. Yeah, that whole part's sick, because you also get to do like a little courtroom kind of thing. So I remember you were like, there's no courtroom part in this game, and I was like, yeah. Sure. I mean, again, it doesn't technically count, but it kind of does. But I know what you mean. It's more of just like the being in the courtroom part. Like that whole thing's different for sure. Like I said, I do really, I wish they would incorporate the whole like argument testimony thing in the regular games. I think it would spice up the investigations a bit more. Gumshoe sucks so much, it's unbelievable. He definitely is the most like, they did not know how to write him, but they wanted to include him in the game. So they just cut his salary, I guess. Haha, cut his salary. I don't know what to do with him. Cut his salary. Ha ha. No, he definitely gets nerfed pretty hard. I won't lie about that. Like I said, you already didn't like Gumshoe. I remember that from before. So you're not gonna like him now. If you didn't like the old Gumshoe, you're gonna hate the new Gumshoe. Anything else? Oh, I actually did miss a coin. Shit. Only one coin. Whee! Uh-oh. They're coming? Nope. Alright, we're good. We're good. Headbutt. Kay is awesome. I love Kay. She's cool. Yo, it's Beehave. Gotta get my Beehave on. Let's go. Yeah, I think Kay's cool. So there's only one. That's like the last regular level, I'm pretty sure. By the way, at the bottom there. This is like the last regular one, I'm pretty sure. And then there's additional levels behind here. It's like the last like bonus levels or like the super hard levels. But otherwise, I think we've played every level. We didn't get all the coins yet, like I've said. But we, there's some of them like we haven't found the double yet, or like the alternative. And there's still like mystery areas I don't really know about yet. Is it just the two? Oh no, this one we never found. And there's still like a secret exit or two too if we're doing all bees. Boom boom blast. I mean, I guess I could just finish up the level. Or is it gonna be a bitch? Alright, it's gonna be a bitch, isn't it? It's gonna be a bitch, is it, governor? I don't know why I'm speaking like this, eh? Alright, yeah, I guess I'll just save and quit here. Stop the time. I said stop the time. But I want to see what our stats are first. Show me the stats. Show me the stats. 32 of 48. All right. Should be beatable by tomorrow, I think. But there's still 102 coins for us to collect. God damn. God damn. I think we could definitely get all the levels done. I don't know, we'll have to see. There's still like a lot left. We might need one more day, after all. But then we're not gonna be finished before summer starts. But that's not the end of the world. We'll see how it goes tomorrow.